Resurrect my eyes to see, woven into everything. Holy, holy, here with me. Holy, holy, help me now, when faith is nowhere to be found. Oh, lead me on to higher ground. Oh, holy, holy, help me now. All of my life, with every breath, in plenty or when it seems there's nothing left. In every season, help me to sing. You are holy, holy, here with me. Holy, holy, highs and lows, where pressure builds and diamonds grow. Oh, I felt your love when I let go. Oh, holy, holy, highs and lows. All of my life, with every breath, in plenty or when it seems there's nothing left. In every season, help me to sing. You sing. You are holy, holy, here with me. You are holy, holy, here with me.
Well, Kirby, Nate, Stefan, good to see you guys, and thanks so much for coming to Nashville and spending some time with us.
Yeah, no problem.
It's so good. Kirby, I love this song. It's one of those that when we first started listening to the new Housefires music, when this came on, I was just like, man, this idea, I love the melody, everything, but it's the idea and what the lyric says that really hit me hard. Mm-hmm. Especially, we were listening to songs when we were still very much locked down.
Yeah.
And which made it even more profound. But talk about this lyric a little bit and just the ideas. I think it's really cool that you started this with your husband, Rob, who's a pastor. And but talk a little bit about the writing of the song.
My husband and I started writing this at home right after the pandemic started, I believe. I think we maybe had fiddled around with some of the ideas, but God had just been we'd been in a season where God was speaking to us about the holiness of every moment. And I love that truth anyway, that God can be found in any place and in any circumstance, whether it's got cameras and lights and smoke or all the aesthetics or none at all, or like in the total valley seasons. even those places can be holy ground. It can be where he is totally found, maybe even more so sometimes because we're more present. It's all about our presence to him, really. He's always available. And so this song kind of came from that heart posture. Holy, holy, here with me. Resurrect my eyes to see. It's not about him coming. He loves to do that, but open my eyes to see. Woven into everything is holy, holy, here with me. And we invited a friend of ours, Pat, into helping us craft some of the rest of the song. And then I wrote a bridge with a few other people from Capitol and in a random write, and we just kind of stuck that bridge on here and it just fit. And I love it when that happens. I love it when songs are written in different places with different people and then it comes together for like such a cool purpose. And I love the bridge of the song because there's just so much truth to that. Among the dust, among the dusty places, mundane, ordinary places, we say that all the time, gritty places we wouldn't expect him to be in our lives. He's there and it's holy. And can we take our shoes off? Can we acknowledge the holiness that is there?
Wow, that's so good. And this song, it's a great teaching opportunity as well for your church. I think we have a tendency as people to want to separate what we think is holy and what we think is not. And so we want to put things in these buckets. And what a great teaching opportunity to be able to, before you lead the song of your church and be able to just stop a minute and say, let's talk about this for a minute,
Yeah.
How you walk through the week, how you love one another, how you parent your kids, how you treat strangers, those are holy moments, throughout the week. And it's just such a powerful opportunity to be able to teach that biblical truth.
Yep. Holy, holy highs and lows. That's what it is.
That's so good. Well, Stefan, we're going to actually teach us from guitar. This song's got it's really nice finger picking at the beginning of it. But walk us through what you're playing chord-wise. You're in...
we're in G.
Great.
We're in G for this one. And so it starts out finger picking, but the chords are 6, E minor, 4, which is your C, and then 1, which is your G. It's kind of like... And that's also your verse. So he goes right back into that part of the verse. It's just 6, 4, 1. You play through that 4 times. And then we go into our chorus. And the chorus, all of my life, goes to that 4. With every breath, goes down to that 3. And plenty goes to that 6 or that E minor. Or when it seems, which is the 4, there's nothing left. Back to the 1. And then it goes back to the 4, back to the 3. And then we have the 2 chord, which is your A minor, 5 chord, your D, back to your G. Holy, holy, here with me. And then there's this little build that happens before the bridge, and it's just a 1 G to a 1 sus. And then we come into this is holy ground. That's a 2 chord, heaven all around. It's 1/3. Here among the dust, it's your 4 chord in the midst of us, 5. And it just repeats that for the next line. This is holy ground, heaven all around. I can see it now. I can see it now.
Woo.
Wow.
Amen.
It's so powerful just hearing you do that.
And Kirby, I love when, just from a leading standpoint, tacking on like just part of that old Holy Ground by Jaron Davis on the end of that is so special. Like that's a church moment right there, just to be able to pull people in. Churches may not have sung that song in a while and just be able to, tie that in was really a beautiful moment.
It's special.
Thank you guys so much for sharing the song with us. This has been amazing.
Thanks for having us.